Hey, how's it going, guys? MrBossFTW here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, we're going to be talking about when the next update is going to be coming out, the themes we could be seeing in 2018, and a whole lot more that's going to be happening within the world of Grand Theft Auto over the next couple months, and all the other questions you guys, of course, had for me. Now, as always, if you guys want to be featured in a Q&A video like this, all you got to do is go down in the description, follow me on Twitter, and just use that hashtag AskBoss whenever I'm looking for Q&A questions. You might find yourself featured in the next one like this. But with out of the way, let's not waste any more time, and let's get it started. All right, our first question today comes from Woderrug, who says, do you think the last DLC is going to be something like a cowboy DLC to prepare us for RDR2? So I've stated this in the past. I definitely think Rockstar is going to do something ramped up comparatively to what they did for the RDR2 treasure hunt in the Doomsday Heist DLC. Now, I don't think it's specifically going to be like a Cowboys and Indians or Cops and Robbers style of DLC where it specifically like is all about RDR2, but I definitely think in the next couple of DLCs or maybe one big DLC, there's going to be a pretty nice sized reference to Red Dead Redemption 2, whether that's a vehicle, a weapon, a car, if that's even possible, or something else along those lines. Maybe it's like a character that we see return or something like that. I definitely think Rockstar will sort of tease and hint at that a little bit more because, yeah, they're definitely going to try and promote and build Red Dead Redemption 2 up as much as they can so that when that game does come out, there's as much hype and marketing press behind it as possible. Sirius says, do you believe there will be a DLC within 2 weeks of the final drip feed vehicle like we saw with Gun Running and Smuggler's Run? I do. I don't think it's going to be like from Gun Running to Smuggler's Run where it was literally a week. I think it's going to be like Smuggler's Run to Doomsday Heist, where there's going to be a 2-week gap. So as it stands right now, the final drip feed vehicle is set to come out on the last Tuesday in February, which means that 2 weeks after that, it would be March 13th. So I'm going to stick by my guns. I think that's when the next update is going to be coming out. I think that this is Rockstar's new plan, where basically they release a DLC with some vehicles on day one, and then a ton that are spread out over the next couple weeks and months. And I think that because of that, when we get to the end of updates, like within a week or two, we're on to the next one. And I think the exact same thing is going to happen with this update in this installment. Confederate Gamer says, in the next version of Grand Theft Auto Online, do you think Rockstar will have multiple different servers? He says like a roleplay server and then a server like All Out War. So I would really like this. Now, I'm not sure how Rockstar would enforce this. Like, how would people play by the rules? Maybe it would have to be self-enforced, but I do think this would solve a lot of the problems we have, because one of the biggest issues I have with online is a lot of the things we have to do are forced in public lobbies, and public lobbies are like war zones. Like, you never know what you're going to get. Some lobbies are really peaceful, some are super toxic. And I feel like if Rockstar were to have like different themes for lobbies, it might be a little bit better. So if you wanted like an all-out war server, try-hard griefer lobby, you know, everyone could go there. If you wanted a roleplay server where people are more passive, you could go on there. I really like that. I think they could do other modes as well, like a sandbox mode where you don't necessarily get to keep all the items you have, but you can purchase them and play around with them, and then when you leave that server, all your stuff is reset because it's sandbox mode. That would actually be kind of cool. I don't think Rockstar would do that because that would limit their shark card sales, but I like your idea of having multiple different types of servers for online for different players' needs and wants. Marco says, if we will be able to drive trains, do you think it will be like a business to deliver cargo? So obviously the train thing I thought of was just my speculation on one thing I think Rockstar could do to promote Red Dead Redemption 2. And I think you're right. If something involving the train is added into online, I definitely think it's either going to be a property or something related to like a business. I don't think Rockstar is going to allow us to just like sit around and drive the train and like have it go on the cart and the track back and forth. Although that would be a lot of fun. The way online works with multiple players and the fact that there's literally only one set of train tracks, I don't see them ever really doing that. Now, that would be cool if there was like a business cargo mission that had you like taking the train, grabbing it for yourself and making stops and delivering goods and whatnot. That would be really fun. Or if there was a mission similar to what happened at the end of Back to the Future 3, where you had to like put a Deluxe on the front of the tracks and get it up to 88 miles an hour, send it back to the future. That'd be cool as well, but I definitely don't see us being able to just like hop in our trains, take it for a nice spin. I don't think that's going to work, and I don't think Rockstar has ever really had plans for that either. Corey says, do you think Rockstar will do another Cunning Stunts related DLC? I do, Corey, and I think that's actually what's going to come out in March. I think that in March, we're going to get like a Transform Race special vehicle circuit, where Rockstar is going to combine Transform races and the vehicles we got in the Doomsday Heist. So, for example, we're going to be racing with like the Stromberg, going from water to land. We're going to be racing with the Deluxe, land to air. Maybe the Thruster is thrown in there as well. So I definitely think that's what's going to be happening. And I expect it to be a smaller update, just like what Rockstar has done in the past. Now, in my personal opinion, this doesn't excite me all that much, just because I wasn't a huge fan of Cunning Stunt Special Vehicle Circuit. I really didn't like the content, and after you did the races once or twice, it really got boring. So I'm hoping that that's not the case, and I'm hoping it is something a little bit different, but that's what my prediction is going to be. It's going to be a very small Cunning Stunts related-esque DLC. Now, speaking of that small update, Sorty says, if a small update were to be the next DLC, do you think we'd still get some new vehicles? I think so, but I think it would be a real small amount. So in Cunning Stunt Special Vehicle Circuit, we got the GP1, which was a supercar. We got the Rustin, which was a sports car, and then 2 sports classics. I think it was the Cheetah Classic or the Infernus Classic or Turismo Classic. It was one of those classic cars, and it was 4 total. So I think that Rockstar would probably do a couple more cars, maybe like 5 or 6 or 7. Maybe like 2 on release day and then like 5 or 6 saved after. But yeah, I guarantee you we would get cars. I think there's only been like 2 or 3 updates in the history of Grand Theft Auto Online where Rockstar haven't released a new vehicle. So in this day and age, in 2018, I would find that highly unlikely if they didn't have any new cars. So yeah, I would definitely consider us getting some. Alan says, could you see there being a car put in the game with the same cloaking ability as the Doomsday Heist helicopter? And what car would you think it'd be on? Super sports, etc. So he's talking about the Akula and how it can actually go into stealth mode. That would be really cool, actually. So I like the Akula's stealth feature. No doubt Rockstar would do it on a supercar. I mean, the reason they would do that is they could just make it like $3 or $4 million. They could make it super pricey. So yes, I absolutely believe it would be on like a supercar, something very fast, very futuristic, very stealth-esque. But I would like that a lot. The only problem with that is when you're in stealth mode with the Akula, you can't fire the weapons. So how would Rockstar limit the supercar if they were to make it in stealth mode? That's something I think they would honestly have to figure out, because if you didn't do that, you would just simply make it way overpowered and it would just be a fast supercar that could be stealthy. The only way Rockstar would be able to balance that is if they made it super expensive, but I don't even think that's something that would really hold a lot of people back from buying it. King Saudi 92 says, do you think that a mansion or a High Life DLC would still be relevant, being that homes don't offer much function anymore? Well, the homes we currently have right now don't offer much function. You're right. Probably the best thing the apartments do is do the heist missions, but they don't have a lot of unique features. And I think if Rockstar were to do mansions, they would have to have a lot of unique features, like exclusive minigames, maybe a bigger garage, like 20-car garage or something like that, or customizable garages, maybe something like having the access to have pets on the inside. That would be really cool. Special parties that you could throw, or maybe just things to do with your friends. So they'd have to add a lot of different features. So yes, you are right. Homes right now don't offer really all that much, but that's Rockstar's fault. That's because they haven't offered really anything to go along with it. They could make the mansions a whole lot more valuable by allowing them to have a ton of exclusive features. Sirius has another question. He says, do you think that that video that was uploaded is a video for an adversary mode like they did with the Tiny Racers adversary mode? So in case you don't know what he's talking about, Rockstar have uploaded like a secret video to their YouTube channel for Grand Theft Auto 5 trailers. So I think it could be for anything. I could think it could be a trailer for the next DLC. It could be something really simple, like a 15-second teaser. The only thing with the adversary modes is there's no new adversary modes left in the files. Like, there'd have to be a new DLC to get new adversary modes. So I don't think it's going to be that. I do think it is for a trailer. We will just have to wait and see if that video that they uploaded ever comes out to fruition. Likely will. They do trailers for every single DLC, so it would kind of shock me if they didn't do one for this upcoming one. Yell Fisher says, do you think we will be getting more vehicles from the movies like Vigilante, Rant, Buggy, Deluxe for the bigger updates? I think so. Rockstar is obsessed with pop culture vehicles for 2 reasons. Number 1, they know that people like them because they are references from their favorite movies, TV shows, and video games. And number 2, they can price them more expensive and people won't seem to mind. Like, for example, the Deluxo, it didn't matter what that price was. People were going to buy that because it was the DeLorean, it was the Back to the Future car. Same with the Vigilante. It was the Batmobile. It had rocket thrusters on the back. The Rant Buggy was featured in Fast and Furious. So it allows them to get away with their expensive prices that they put on there, and they know they're very popular. So it's sort of a win-win situation for Rockstar. All right, and the final question we're going to be answering today comes from It's Tyler, who says, why do you think Rockstar has an obsession with rockets in vehicles? One answer, shark cards and the fact that they can make them more expensive. If a vehicle has a rocket on it, it automatically jumps the price, $1 or $2 million more expensive. So why wouldn't Rockstar try and put as many rocket-powered vehicles in the game? I mean, they can essentially do it on anything they want, like a car or a bike. I'm sure if there was like a naval DLC or a sea-based update, they could do like a rocket-powered boat or something. Honestly, that wouldn't shock me at this point. So they do it because it makes people spend more money. And I think Rockstar knows they can just get more shark card sales if they have expensive vehicles with rockets in the back of them. But anyways, that's all the questions that I'm going to be answering in this week's Q&A video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. As always, if you want to be featured in the next one, all you got to do is go down in the description. Follow me on Twitter. Use the hashtag AskBoss if you want to be featured in a video like this. If you did go on to enjoy this one, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.